everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Coastline. And today I'm going to be cooking with one of my most favorite fruits, the avocado. Avocados are amazing for the body. They have over 20 different essential nutrients in them, and it's good for the brain, it's good for the eyes, and it's good for the heart as well because it has all these wonderful, healthy fats. Now, I'm going to be making two different recipes using similar ingredients. So, of course, the star is our avocado. We're going to be making an avocado feta salsa. A little twist on a regular salsa. It's absolutely delicious. And then we're going to be making a avocado egg salad. Another fun twist. So the first thing that I'm going to do is cut up my avocado. Now when you're at the grocery store, there are a couple of ways of telling whether it's ripe or not, or when you bring it home to tell if it's ripe. First thing is the color. So if it's really, really green, you know it's not ripe yet. Okay, so you want it to be more of a brown color. But if you peel off the top portion and you see that it's green, you know that it's ripe. And you don't want to squish the avocado like this when you're at the grocery store. The way to tell if it's ripe is just to squeeze right at the top here. And if it just goes in a little bit, you know, it's a little soft at the top, then you know that it's ripe. Okay, let's get started. So how I like to do it is I like to cut my avocados in half, lengthwise, like so. Okay, so we have our little pit in here. Just love the color of avocados. Isn't it beautiful? So for my salsa, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it up like this. Less dishes, right? Okay, we're just going to cut right inside into little cubes. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. There we go. And dice it again. And then the next part, I'm just going to scoop it out with a spoon. Easy, easy. Like this. There we go. Okay, gonna do the same thing on the other side. Should come right out. Okay, so the next part, don't want to lose any of that goodness. Okay. Next part I'm going to do is I'm going to add some chopped red onions to it. About 1/4 cup or so. Adds a nice little punch to it. If you don't like red onions, not a big deal. If you'd rather have Vidalia, you know, whatever it is that you like. I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes. If you're looking for the best nutritional bang for your buck as far as tomatoes goes, you want to look at the color. If it's really bright and red, like a nice deep red color like cherry tomatoes usually are, that's what you want to go for. In the summertime, we can find terrifically beautifully colored tomatoes. But in the wintertime, it's hard to find. But cherry tomatoes, look for that color. Next, I'm going to add some cilantro, fresh cilantro. Now, if you don't like cilantro, like my husband, he's not a huge fan of cilantro, I'll add some fresh parsley to this. Or if you had any, you know, dried herbs and spices, you can add that as well. Some fresh garlic, 1 clove. It's kind of a big clove. That's okay, I love me some good garlic. And some lime juice. If you have fresh limes, that's great, but I love these little guys because I can keep them in my freezer and I don't have to have fresh limes or lemons on hand. So these are super convenient. Some extra virgin olive oil. I want to get a good one, you know? Make sure you get a really good brand. You can tell by the flavor especially. There we go. Your heart will thank you after you have this snack. And then I have some feta cheese. Now, if you're watching your sodium intake, you know, don't go too crazy because feta cheese can be high in sodium. You just need a little bit of sprinkle, that's all. A little sprinkle. Give it a good mix. And voila, done. And again, you can enjoy it with some whole grain Triscuits or whole grain tortilla chips. Terrific, terrific snack. Super easy, and it will impress your friends. Okay, so next, we're gonna move on to the avocado egg salad. There are some variations of avocado egg salad where they use it as the mayonnaise base. This recipe is a little different. We're gonna add actually chunks of avocado to the mixture, okay? So I have 7 or 8 hard-boiled eggs in here, okay? Just diced, and some mayonnaise. Now I have a lot of people ask me about mayonnaise, if they should use low fat or full fat. And after looking at all of the ingredients of a low-fat mayonnaise, they add a lot of fillers in there, and the ingredients list is like this long. So that's not something that you want to put in your body. So I would recommend going for a full-fat mayonnaise. They make avocado oil mayonnaise, so it's got a really nice heart-healthy fat in it, and they make some with even olive oil as well. So next time you're at the grocery store and you're looking for some mayonnaise, just do a little bit of shopping around, okay? So I had some more cilantro, so I figured, hey, you know what, why not? We'll add a little bit of fresh cilantro in there. And I'm doing pink Himalayan salt. Some of you may be a little unfamiliar with this. This actually has 80 trace minerals in it, believe it or not. It will still raise your blood pressure. You know, you want to make sure that you're staying within the dietary guidelines, you know, as far as sodium goes, or whatever your doctor recommends for you. But if you're going to be using a salt, this is a salt that I use in my home, just sparingly, and you get some extra minerals in there as well. Okay, so a little bit of pepper. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of Dijon mustard. Not too much. I love this recipe because it has a bunch of different unique flavors added to it, and cumin as well. If you want a little bit more spices added to it, some paprika I bet would be delicious in this as well. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a stir. Okay, and then I'm going to add, see, I love how it gives a little bit of that brown color from the cumin, and it smells so good. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. Okay, and then we're going to add our 1 avocado. Okay. Just mix that all in there. Now, if you wanted to, you can mash the avocado and then add to it if you like that. I like a little bit more of the texture of having it diced into cubes, but it's totally your preference. Okay. So this will actually make enough for 2 people for a couple of days, or you can easily cut this recipe in half and have it for 2 meals. Now you can do it with some whole grain crackers if you wanted, or you can have it on a nice sandwich. Some nice whole grain bread. Okay. How easy was that? Nice, unique way of using avocados. I swear, avocados are one of my most favorite foods in the whole world. Okay. And there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Cooking with Coastline, and stay tuned for more videos.